Mark Watson, Mark Watson, Mark Watson's live address to the nation. Mark Watson's live address to the nation. Yeah, hello. Thank you. That's right, we are broadcasting live to the nation for the next half hour or until someone swears. We follow in the footsteps of other BBC shows that have gone live, like EastEnders, The News, which George Alagaya makes up on the spot. Not to mention all these talent shows you get these days, like Dancing on Ice, Dancing on the Normal Floor, and so on. Some of them... there we are. And this is live, you see, so... there's been less successful live broadcasts as well. The live Blue Planet, for example, that was abandoned in the end after 28 hours because they still hadn't found the whale. But that is the thing, this is live, that's the risk we're all taking tonight. If any jokes do fall flat, I'll basically do what Brucey does on his dancing show and just sort of go, oh, come on, and flap my hands about and claim not to have written any of it. Over the course of this series, we're going to be looking at some of the qualities that make a person. What is it that separates us from animals? Well, normally it's a cage. But it's impractical to do a whole show about cages. So tonight we're going to look at the quality of strength. Is it always a positive thing? And which is more important, physical strength or mental strength? With me to discuss this question are two men who should need no introduction. But of course they do, because it's the radio, you can't possibly see who they are. So here are two men who need some introduction. First of all, with the music, Tom Basden. Thank you, thanks. Yeah, thanks, Mark. I'm obviously going to get, I'm going to haul my bulk onto the pro-physical strength bandwagon because, as you know, I am absolutely huge.
You really are?
Yeah, well, I am. I mean, I'm the elephant in the room. I mean, I just need to look at a dumbbell and I put on 5 pounds.
And on my other side, like Keats, he's a poet. Unlike Keats, he's not about to die because of how awful things were in olden times. It's Tim Key!
Thanks, Mark. And, I'm going to be coming down more on the side of mental strength. I don't have much physical strength, and I make up for it in mental strength. A couple of weeks ago, I tried to carry a girl up my stairs, but I couldn't manage it, because I'm physically weak. But I didn't cry, because I'm mentally strong.
Obviously, you must be fairly mentally strong to wear that shirt.
What?
It's really just a joke for us. At home, you can't possibly imagine it. But... if you imagine a pack of Skittles, it's not like that. So, strength. There's a risk that this show will only be funny to those of us that are here, but there we are. At worst, that alienates a million.
Come on, bit quicker.
Sorry. We're live! So, strength. The dictionary calls strength the attribute of being strong. Yes, I know, but this is what dictionaries do. They're very factual. The capacity for exertion or achievement, that's strength. But can we really trust the dictionary?
Yeah, we can, pretty much.
I suppose
it's very well researched.
I suppose it is. Well, it also tells us that strength is the ability to withstand mental or physical trials. But again, are there times when we need to look beyond the dictionary for the truth?
Not really, Mark. They have a whole team of people checking for accuracy.
I suppose so.
Yeah. It's actually hard to think of a book which is more reliable.
OK, so, fine, we pretty much know what strength is, thanks to the dictionary. But, of course, it can take these two very different forms, mental and physical strength. It takes physical strength to, for example, rescue a lady from a burning building, and mental strength not to put her back in there when she turns out to be from Made in Chelsea. It takes a certain kind of strength to accomplish physical deeds, like lifting a plastic bag full of shopping, or for someone with my physique, lifting a plastic bag. And it's taking strength of another kind, I must tell you, not to libel anyone for the whole of this broadcast. We basically can't say anything. This is live. And the trouble is, the more you think, oh, mustn't say this, mustn't say that, the more you're likely to do it because, you think about it, then you're going to do it. It's we've all been in this position. You all know what it's like to be in that situation where you think, now, don't mention the fact that his nephew was gored by a bull. Don't say anything about the goring. And next thing you know, you meet him and say, well, sorry about the goring. Out it slips. This is the situation that you walk into a bank thinking, don't take your trousers down. Mustn't take your trousers down, oh boy. Next thing you know, down they come. And you don't get that overdraft extension. Right, it can sometimes feel like physical strength gets much more credit in today's world than mental strength. The world's strongest man competition is pretty much always won by someone showing physical strength rather than mental. In 2006, for example, it was won by a man pulling a bus with his teeth. There was almost no talk about the mental strength shown by his heavily delayed passengers.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?